Hello guys! Today is gonna be about my belly piercing, which I've done the same day as I have done this, and the same day as I wanted to do that faking thing, but I was rejected. So, now, this one I already rated, this one I already rated. It was something to do with 5 or 4. Oh, I'm really not good with the number part. I don't remember. But you lie down on a chair just like you do with every other piercing. And then she showed me how many gauge, let's say, what will be the thickness that is entering my belly button. I said, can I have 1.2? I want as small as possible because I'm pussy and I'm very scared to be pierced in my belly. I have enough holes and I just do it for the beauty of it, but I don't want to have a big giant hole. So she said, no, I can only do 14 gauge for you. That is 1.6 millimeter, guys. And she gave me a very clear reason why. Because if it's a smaller one, while you're moving and while you're doing something inside, it will scratch out your entire skin of your belly, and that sure can cause a lot of infection. And it's not good for, inside of your skin. You don't want it to be very sharp. This will cause a lot of interruption. So not recommended to go less than 14 gauge, which is 1.6 millimeter thickness for your belly, guys. And now I'm just gonna show you, I don't have a video of it, so I'm just gonna show you a picture of it. Obviously I will do it right now here. You just saw the picture, nothing special, just the belly button. She pierced me like about 10 millimeter on top, so she give me 12 millimeter long bar. She always give more because, believe me, the first week I had to work and I had to bend, forward and backward. I mean, luckily I don't have boyfriend. Talking about bending, I mean, no, I couldn't. I could do it, but every time I tried to reach something, I felt that the swelling goes so thick. I mean, it was like the fight of the piercing to find its place, banging in between the two skins. It was like, honestly, it does swell a little. It hurts, the swelling process. The first week or 2 weeks, I didn't see any redness or whatsoever. And now it starts to get red and gets dry and more red. So I just make sure I control it, that it doesn't have any rejection, because I don't want to reject the piercing. No, that would be like faking awful. So I don't want to do that. So I keep it in a good shape, clean, and I will show you how I clean it in a second. I mean, probably it's not the best way, but it's the way that I do it so far, and I will keep doing it. So, about pain level, I would say I didn't feel a faking thing. I didn't feel like it wasn't very painful. I mean, I felt more pain doing this one than doing the belly button. So I would rate it 4 or 5, somewhere in between 4.5, 5, 4, 5, 5 out of 10. Just like this one was also around that much. Now I think this one, oh, you see, I don't remember anymore. I only know each one hurted and has a differences. Like, for example, this one, it hurted when it entered the ring. You will see in my other videos that each one had different painful level. One hurted more with the needle, and the other one hurt more with the jewelry. So it's so strange that everything is so different in a different places of your body. It's so strange. But the belly thing, it felt, I only felt the jewelry a little bit when it's entered, but I didn't really feel the piercing. I looked down and I was like, okay, tight, 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 tight. And then it was there. I mean, then I looked down and I was like, who, I'm not pregnant, I don't have a baby, so yeah, hold me, no, but yeah, it was quite intense moment, but it is not like they put a stick in you, like, it's not like they kidnap you, put you in a pack and like get a knife going over you like a bread and a butter. So yeah, I will show you how to clean it now, or how I clean it with a Bexideo soft salt capsule, which is that thing. Focus. Well, yes, you see it? Bexideo capsule. So guys, let me show you how I do it. There it is! It's smiling! Hello everybody! It's so cute, but yes, as you can see, it's dry and it's healing pretty nicely. But as you can see, sometimes when I do this kind of a motion, this one, like that, you see the bar is longer than what the piercing would be. This was because of the swelling. And as you can see, when I'm moving, you have one yellow thing on the side, and sometimes when I push more, it's coming out from inside that yellow juice. Ugh, it's gross. I have changed the bow to smaller, not this one but this one, because the bigger one was going in my clothes, and this one, it's nice. It's make everything less sensitive and it's better for clothing, really. I don't recommend touching this with dirty hands. I just have cleaned and disinfected my hands, so make sure you do the same. Don't touch. And I also cleaned my other piercings, so I'm really clean at the moment. No worries. So let me show you how I do it. This is the thing, as you can see. Bexideo. Yeah. What I do, it's very funny. I just fill in the river. I make it a lake, and I go around that boleche, like the little bowl. So, and then normally what I do is wait a few minutes, but now because of the video I won't do it just now. What I do is go underneath and start turning it. Slow motion, and then do the same with this side, and then do the same with that side. And the first time I was picking up a lot of dirt, a lot of dryness, and when you wait longer you also see a result. You also see the healing effect, because the salt is making a feel and look better and less red. So yeah, I keep do this few times. Okay, there you have it. And then I turn upside down. I can make it dry with the dry part. I normally use few, you know, just to make sure. Sorry, no focus. One moment, because I have to hold the phone very stupidly. So, for example, you dry this one. It's still not dry, but it's time to change the stick. Then you go. What I like do is go first behind and clean behind it. You see, I lift this like this. Then you see the gap there? And that's very useful, this gap, because this gap is for the swelling. In the future I can use 10 or 11 millimeter buzz, which it will be cool. There are more choices in this length than the 12. So it's clean. And then of course you can also clean your belly button because it's difficult to reach it and it's itching when this stupid piercing is around. Now what I do is I turn it again and then I dry again this top side. You see, when I did the sew thing, you see how the redness gets less? I still have this nasty stuff inside. So, now, there you have, that was stupid sound. Look. So that's how I clean my belly piercing. And you do this twice a day. And if you feel that it's infected or anything, you can do some soaks with soap for like longer period of time, you know, the cook water, and you put 1 tablespoon salt. And you can, of course, if it's really, really bad, add some tea tree oil and making a little mask for it, like with a toothpaste, mix it or not mix it, whatever you like, you can always do, but don't use tea tree oil daily, just if something happened. Don't, because it's really powerful thing, so it can actually ruin it rather than help it. So that's my belly button from up. It's funny looking, but I'm so happy that I changed this bow. I changed it twice, that bow, because I asked for like small, like 3mm, 4mm bow. And it was funny because in one store, my favorite piercing store that I always did my jewelry from, there the 4mm is smaller than the 4mm that the first store had. So it was so strange because I measured both and it was like giant difference, and both shops said it's 4mm. So I mean, I really don't know exactly. It's very difficult with those small millimeters and gauges. You guys really have to be careful. Now I also have issues to decide between the 18 and the 20 gauge for the nose piercing. So guys, you feel free to comment down below if you have a nose piercing and you wanna wear nose rings and mainly hoops that are very feminine, but they don't bend too much. So 24 is no option for me because they're like so bendy. 22 I also don't like, but I have difficult decide between the 20 and the 18. So guys, feel free to comment below and help me with that. So yeah, if you know what is the best nose hole size for wearing a very feminine hoops, I just have at the moment 18 gauge, which for those of you who don't know, it's 1mm point 002, something like that. Let's say it's just 1mm clear. This is this one. All the piercing stores here, they love piercing with 1mm. They say, listen, this is so small difference, you don't even see it. But for me, it does matter because I really want to have this feminine ring, this smooth and beautiful thin jewelry. I don't want this thick thing that looks like it's really a piercing. I just want like really thin feminine things. Like you see my ear. I like the feminine kind of a jewelry. Here I would do like a half I want a heart if I can order one or customized one. I saw one like a V shape. I really want that one like a V shape. So one ring a V shape, and I will probably pierce my inner conch as well. So I really, then I can have both. And because this one, then I have his brother in this side, but slightly different. So guys, if you have any, look at that nastiness there. Ugh. So guys, if you have any advices, please feel free to send to me. I would love to hear from you what you think is the best for nose piercing hoop. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next time.